Good morning, folks. It's your boy Richard. Today in this video, I am back with another Fast and Furious car video for you guys. Um, Today I'm gonna be doing as you might have seen in my last video, I talked about the the Monte Carlo. I think it was from the third installment. I'm gonna find it real quick. So hold on. All right. So if I go to my channel real quick, as you might have seen in my last video, I talked about the 1971 the 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo from the third installment. Almost at first. Here it is. That's the one. I even talked about the 2003. 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse uh, Spider GTS. So Spider GTS, and as you've seen in my last video, I talked about the Monte Carlo from the third installment. So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing Fast and Furious movies in chronological order. So from the first one, from the oldest up to the latest, newest one, which is Fast 10. So very soon Fast 11 will be out in like a couple of years, because very soon we're getting quite close to the end of 2023 and at the start of 2024. So basically after this, in 2024, the next year in 2025, Fast 11 will be out, also known as Fast X Part 2. And basically, there's rumors saying that Dom and his son Brian is alive. They made it out of that wreckage from there. And also, Dwayne Johnson's character Luke Hobbs is back in the action, and he's out to get revenge on Dante. And Hobbs is planning to join sides of Dom again, like they did in Furious 6. So hopefully that will turn out great, and also we might be able to have a chance to see Brian O'Connor back in action, and Cody Walker will be joining, will be doing the film as well, portraying his brother's character Brian, played by Paul Walker. Rest in peace. So Cody did the same with Caleb for the seventh installment. After their brother Paul's death, they had to stop filming Fury 7. Then after that, they had to go and finish off the film for Paul, and with Cody and Caleb Walker to step in and fill in for Paul. And a mix of CGI was also used. But, Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor, did return to Fast 10, only for the flashback sequences, but he was also mentioned in the film. And we've seen pictures of him as well in the movie. It was pretty good. It was pretty cool. Now, so today in this video, I will be doing info on another Fast and Furious car. Specifically, as you might have seen in my last video, I talked about these two cars, well, three, including this one. I talked about the 1970 Dodge Charger RT from the first installment, the 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider GTS from the second installment, and the 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo. So Chevy Monte Carlo from the third installment. When I say that, my voice just cuts out. It does happen sometimes. Whenever I say something, it just cuts out for like a few seconds. But it does it occasionally. Anyways, so now we're moving on to the fourth installment. So, heading back in time I can't even talk. Heading back in time to 2009. So that is around 14 years ago, well, possibly 15, because we're getting quite close to the end of 2023 and the start of 2024. and let's do it. So the car I'm talking about is the 1970 Chevy Chevelle or Chevrolet Chevelle SS from Fast and Furious 4, 2009. So this is a car I've always loved. It's also known as the Chevy Chevelle SS. I've always loved this car from the movie. I've always been a Mustang person, but I also love Chevelles. They're always just fantastic. They're just brilliant. Always are. Always fantastic. Always will be for life. And after this, I'll be doing another car from Fast and Furious, but from the 5th installment. I will do that very soon. And so yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Okay. So what I'm talking about is the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS from Fast and Furious 4, 2009. Here we go. Before we start, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make brand new uploads. So with that being said, let's get started. Here we go. So the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, or Chevy Chevelle SS from Fast and Furious 4, 2009. Here we go. So overviews first, as usual. Here we go. So the manufacturer is by Chevrolet and General Motors, or GM, General Motors. So the manufacturer is by Chevrolet and General Motors. Make is a Chevrolet, obviously. The model is a Chevelle SS 454. Say a 454. Production years from 1970. The model status is discontinued. The body and chassis next. The class is a mid-size. Body style is a sports coupe or coupe. The engine is a 502, I think, cubic inch. GM performance 8.2 liter 454 V8. Body mods include a year 1 body kit and trim, and with Hahnemann fiberglass cowl induction kit, or just induction, I don't know. The wheels are 17-inch Koi's C55 gunmetal with, at the front is 17 by 8 inches, at the rear is 17 by 9.5 inches. Say by 9.5 inches, so it's 1.5 inches bigger at the rear, because for rear tires at the back, they have to be bigger and wider to improve much more traction than the front wheels. Say 9.5 inches. The tires are General Exclaim. I don't really know what model it is. So at the front is 235/50 R17s, and at the rear, so at the front is 235/50 R17s, and at the rear is 275/55 R17s. The suspension includes Hotchkiss shocks and springs. Now the character information is next. Driver is Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. The use is for general driving, street racing, and smuggling heroin across the border. The status is destroyed in the first one, active for the second one. The films is from The Fast and the Furious 2001, Fast and Furious, aka Fast and Furious 4, the fourth movie part of the second trilogy in 2009, The Fate of the Furious 2017, and Fast X 2023. The 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS is a car driven by Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. History is next. The Fast and the Furious 2001. Here we go. Following his escape from LA/Los Angeles, Dom reaches Baja, Mexico. In Baja, Dom drives a red Chevrolet Chevelle SS to an unknown destination. Next up, we got Fast and Furious, also known as Fast and Furious 4 in 2009. Here we go. Dom returns to LA in the red Chevelle SS to attend the funeral of his wife, Letty Ortiz, played by Michelle Rodriguez. Later, he visits his sister, Mia Toretto, played by Jordana Brewster, who takes him to the site where Letty had been murdered. In preparation for the audition race set up by Ramon Campos, a.k.a. Arturo Braga, played by John Ortiz, Dom sands the original paint down to the bare metal and repaints it gray, and modifies the car underneath the hood. The car occurs minor damage during the race from Alex, played by Brandon T. Jackson, who rams it with his 2001 BMW 540i E39 M5. The car is driven to victory by Dom. After completing the tunnel run with the car, knowing that he's going to be attacked and possibly killed, Dom leaves a can of nitrous oxide slightly open, leaking gas, and also leaves his cigarette lighter turned on. Dom has a verbal standoff with Phoenix Calderon, played by Laz Alonso, all about Letty's death, and used their confrontation as a way to distract Phoenix. The nitrous oxide pressure within the Chevelle built to a point that it caused the lighter to fly off and spark. The car detonates, allowing Dom to beat Phoenix and escape from the ambush with only one bullet wound in his back. But thank God there was no bullet in there, so thank God he's alive. God bless our souls. Thank God. The car detonates, allowing Dom to beat Phoenix and escape from the ambush with only one bullet wound. Again, he's alive, thank God. So it was one bullet wound. The Chevelle SS is destroyed. So the Chevelle SS is destroyed alongside Brian O'Connor's 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR R34, my dream JDM car, which I talked about 2 months ago. Next up we got is The Fate of the Furious 2017. Sometime after the events of Furious 7 2015, the movie I got, Dom purchased a red and black 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS 454, identical to the one from the first film. After Dom goes rogue, Letty sits in the car and opens the glove box, finding a picture of herself, Dom, Brian, and Mia. And last up, we got Fast X, known as Fast 10, 2023. The car is parked in the garage at the Toretto house, and Han, played by Sun King, admires the car as Dom, played by Vin Diesel, informs him that he's building the car with his son. Han determines that Brian is going to be a better mechanic than them by the time he's 12, and Dom tells him that's his intentions. And Little B is actually played by Leo Abello Perry. So Leo Abello Perry. Alright, last up we got is the trivia. Here we go. So, last up is trivia. After Dom repaints his Chevelle in Fast and Furious 4 2009, he also changes his license plate to JSM 586, the same plate used by Sean Boswell's, played by Lucas Black, 1971 Chevrolet Monte Carlo in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, 2006, talked about 1 day ago. The JSM 586, so the JSM 586 California plate was also used on Catherine Heigl's, I can't really pronounce it, it's spelled Heigl, characters Volkswagen in the 2007 film Knocked Up. Her sister Debbie's car has the license plate 290QKH, which is the license plate used on Dom's Chevelle before he repainted it. Alright, and that will be it, guys. So for my next video, it's gonna be about Fast 5 2011. So I'll be doing a car from that installment, from the 5th installment I'll be doing. And then afterwards I'll be doing another one from the 6th one, and then it'll be up to the 7th one, presumably the 8th, maybe the 9th, and the 10th, if they even have any information from there about the cars that were used in that installment. But I don't know, I'll find out what I can do from there. But at the moment, number 5 is our next priority. Well, is my next priority to do. So I'll be doing one car from the 5th installment. I'm not really going to tell you which it is, but it is used in the 5th installment. It is, I'll give you one hint, I'll give you only one clue. It is a muscle car from the installments, but I'm not going to tell you which one because I already know what it is. But I will let you guys know. I will do a video on that next time. So that'll be for my next video, but I will find out what I can do from there. So that'll be it. So that'll be it, guys. So I gotta get going. If you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, comment below what you guys think. hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. All right, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.